Ah! And I disappear! Magic! You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Follow me.
I did my chores and made my bed 'cause I'm supposed to. Cleaned my room, obeyed my dad 'cause I'm supposed to.
Campsite number 2.
I raised my hand and waited my turn 'cause I'm supposed to. Everything they taught I learned 'cause I'm supposed to. I finished school at the age of 18 'cause I'm supposed to. I kept on, got a college degree 'cause I'm supposed to. Got a job working 9 to 5 'cause I'm supposed to.
Would you like to see inside?
Yes.
What I have in my little bag of goodies? I have a tent steak. That's my bag of goodies. See, we gotta make sure that the tent is properly staked down. Because we're expecting some rain. Because we're in freaking Oregon. So I gotta take my job pretty damn seriously. And you can't be farting around throwing pine cones at me while I'm...
How old are you, 70? Can't be farting around these parts.
Had a Budweiser. A quarter that I've never found before.
What'd you find?
It's a quarter. I've never found it ever before this taping of recording. It's a quarter from Florida in 2014. How nice.
It's pretty neat.
The treasures you'll find on these camping trips, I'll tell you what. Hello, welcome to our home.
Here you go.
Why, thank you.
You look like a little hermit. How's it going in there?
I love this tent.
Yeah?
I feel happy in here.
You want to give them a grand tour?
It's a magical space. Look how big it is. Look, we can sit up in it. There's enough space for 2 of us. We got this sweet little pocket up here that I can't show you because the tent will fall on your face. And we got some pockets on the side. We got lights in this. Some LED strips.
It's pretty legit.
It's super legit. We're definitely on a sloping hill tonight. And it's gonna
Boy,
rain.
yeah, we are.
So,
It's alright.
but you know what? You know what I'm gonna
I
say?
know exactly what you're going to say.
What am I gonna say?
You're
Rude.
really cool, dude.
Rude.
You're going to say
It's all
a part
part
of the experience.
Here's the grand tour. Here's a living space. Here's a sleeping bag and a rumple blanket. There's a Jordan. This is a little light switch. Click that thing on, boom. We're on a date with some lights. There's my dirty feet.
Oh man, here's my dirty face. I'm gonna blow up some pads and get super lightheaded and short of breath. Oh man, what a trip. This is amazing.
And it's a goddamn lie when I say I'm doing fine. Didn't think this was what I was supposed to get by doing everything I was supposed to.
I'm up.
Yep. Yep. Just like that. Yep.
Come on, move along.
Tiddlywinks.
I know you're on a roll. Sweet honey, let's take it real soon. You know we got what you need, baby. So take it, move along. I said we got what you need, honey. Come and move along. Come on. Rolling on that highway. Wow. Come on. And move along.
Yeah.
Come on. I said, babe. I said, babe. Oh, honey. Come and move along. You gotta feel it. Yeah, you gotta move along. You gotta feel it, feel it, feel it, feel. You gotta feel it, feel it, feel it, feel. You gotta feel it. On the roadway, you gotta move along. Baby, gotta move along. I said, baby, you gotta move along. I said, honey, take it real slow. I said, honey,
Wow, that's pretty cool. I like part.
gotta groove on. You gotta groove on.
Wow. This is crazy.
Tiddlywinks.
This girl's crazy. Yeah, baby. There you go. Wow. please. No. On today's episode of riding, let's change a flat tire. Well, this is why we carry the tube.
Yeah. Stoke level. Not
It's been higher.
It's been higher. Look at that. Ew.
That might be why my back wheel has been leaking air
Checks
for
out.
a while too.
Well, trailside snack, new tire, and then we're good to go, right?
Something like that.
Kind of. Something like that.
Oregon.
Oregon was cool,
Oregon was cool.
but we did a lot there, and we have a lot to cover. So,
We do. Let's start with trails. The trails in Bend were a little bit underwhelming, I think. I think that we always kind of search for the more enduro and gravity-focused trails, and the trails in Bend were pretty heavily geared towards the XC rider. We did find one ride called Tiddlywinks, which you saw earlier, and holy cow, that was a blast.
that was a really fun trail. Yeah.
Just basically a bike park jump trail the whole way down, and a nice mellow cruise on the way up, so that was a blast.
Yeah. That was fun.
And then when we moved on from Bend up towards Portland, we stopped at a trail system called Sandy Ridge, and that was a blast as well.
That was a nice way to break up the drive. Because then you can make it as shorter as long as you want, because there's so many little trails that you can connect. And then that was the only riding we did in Portland, was at Sandy. Huh.
Yep. The coffee in Oregon definitely did not disappoint. We were pretty happy with what we were able to find up there. So we'll start with the cafes that we visited in Bend, and then we'll move our way up to Portland.
First one in Bend was Lone Pine. You had an espresso shot,
Yep.
single origin, Ethiopian. What'd you think?
I was pleasantly surprised with it, so I ended up giving that one a 9 out of 10.
And I had an almond cashew milk latte. That was gross. I did not like that at all. I gave that a 5 out of 10. They didn't have oat milk. Like, they just didn't carry it, which I thought was kind of odd. But the vibe was cool. Everyone there was super nice, and I think we gave that one overall a 7.5. Next up, Back Porch.
Back Porch was another place that I was pleasantly surprised with. Going in there, I wasn't really expecting a whole lot from the coffee, but I ended up giving that espresso another 9 out of 10.
Oat milk latte, 6.5. It just wasn't, I don't know. I feel like that's the one issue that we ran into a lot, is like, there was good coffee, but it wasn't anything special. Like, it was a good coffee, but it wasn't, you know, there's no wow factor to it. But overall, we gave that one a 7. Megaphone. Oh, I really liked Megaphone.
Yeah, Megaphone had a really cool vibe to it. A pretty inviting place with some great baristas.
Yeah.
I had another espresso, and it wasn't quite what I experienced with the last two espressos, but it was a good cup of coffee. So I gave that one a 7.5.
I gave that one an 8. I had an oat milk latte again. Yeah, the baristas passed the vibe check. Everything about it was pretty cool. Overall, 7.75. Very specific.
Yeah.
Palette. You didn't like that one as much.
We were both pretty disappointed with Palette.
I gave that one a 7.
Well,
I think I liked it though because it was a little bit darker and you had a shot. And you don't really like the.
yeah, it didn't really. I really like fruity espresso, and it was a pretty like dark chocolate and nutty shot, so it didn't really quite match the flavor that I'm looking for.
What'd you give that one?
I gave that one a 5.5.
Overall, we gave that one a 4.5. That's the one where, yeah. You know, the space seemed super cool, super laid back, spiritual vibes, but the baristas were kind of standoffish and gave us a not welcoming experience. All right, and then we made our way up to Portland, which was a very sad start with Umbria.
Umbria, listen. You're in Portland. You got to do better, okay?
We both gave that one a 3 for the cortado and espresso shot. It just tasted burnt. Tasted like airport coffee, or what were you saying?
Folgers coffee.
Yeah, not great. Overall, a 3. And then Stumptown, which we've been to Stumptown before.
I was pretty disappointed with Stumptown. I was kind of expecting
sad.
a lot. It seems like a powerhouse of a coffee company that is based in Portland, and the vibe of the place and the espresso that I got itself just weren't very exciting. So I gave that one a 7.5.
I give that a 7. Why did we rate them so high?
They were decent cups of coffee, just nothing special.
Just no wow factor, like I said earlier. Overall, we gave that a 5.5 though. That was,
Yeah.
you know,
The space and the people kind of turned us off a little bit.
yeah. It's okay.
But that was okay because we followed that up with the highlight of the trip at Never Coffee in downtown Portland.
Yeah,
Oh my goodness.
that was so good. You had a blend. Papua New Guinea, Ethiopian, and Colombian.
Yeah, it was an amazing shot. What did I say, right?
Right after, in quotes, I have, whoa, wow, okay, I like.
Yeah, that sums it up. I gave that one a 9.5. It was
Yeah.
amazing.
I give that an 8.75. I don't know where these 0.25s keep coming from. It was really good. I actually really, really liked it. It was like what you were saying, punchy at the beginning and just kind of like rolled off the tongue. It was really good.
It was great.
St. Simon. It was okay. Kind of the same thing. Nothing super crazy or special about it. They don't roast their own beans. That's from Kawaba, which we've had before also.
That's a good point.
You had an espresso shot. What'd you give that?
Again, nothing special, but a decent cup of coffee, so it was a 7.5 for me.
Yeah, I gave it a 7 for an oat milk latte. And overall, a 7. Lastly, we had Cathedral. I gave that one a 7 for an oat milk latte.
Yeah, and my espresso was another 7. Again, nothing crazy special, but
But they're good.
decent.
Yeah.
So now we're headed up west a little bit more, driving through Seattle on the way to Bellingham, Washington. So the next riding we got is up in Bellingham. And we are looking forward to that. So we will see you guys up there.